Welcome back to the show. The numbers were not good for the Oregon women in the most lopsided loss of the season Thursday night to number 4 Stanford. The Ducks were out-rebounded 68-32 in that 91-56 loss to the Cardinal. Would the Ducks hang their heads or come out with a vengeance on Saturday against the Bears? The Bears out-rebounded Oregon 43-29. Talia Caldwell with the putback, 17 points, 11 rebounds for Caldwell, and Cal was up 3. Amanda Johnson, though, had a pretty good first half, led the Ducks with 26. Her three-pointer gave Oregon a 38-36 lead at the break, but the Bears had 24 second-chance points. Lashea Clarendon had 19, and Cal, well, they go on to win, 81-65 the final. All 5 Cal starters scored in double figures. In fact, the starters were the only players to score for the Bears who had 0 bench points. Unbelievable.
16 off the pine for Oregon, but the Ducks allowed Cal to grab 21 offensive boards, resulting in 24 second chance points. As again, they out-rebounded by the Bears 43-29.
Looked like our players just kind of ran out of their high energy. And Cal kind of stayed the course.
I think the most frustrating thing is that we know that we had the potential to get a win this afternoon, and it didn't happen.
I think that our team had to do a better job competing and having energy and effort and really getting after our opponent. We kind of let teams, push us, shove us, or whatever, and we don't fight back as much as we should.
Entering Saturday's game at Gill, number 4 Stanford was riding an 11-game winning streak, the only Pac-10 team with a perfect conference mark. The Beavers, meanwhile, still looking for their first Pac-10 victory. First half, Stanford jumped out to a 12-0 start behind Jeanette Poland. She spots up out top, drains the 3. Oregon State's first field goal came 5 minutes in. Alyssa Martin lays it in underneath, makes it 12-4. Cardinals still up by 8. Second half, the floodgates open, though. Stanford shot over 50% from beyond the arc. Kayla Peterson finished with 21. One bright note for the Beavers, Alicia Marchbanks with the nice move to the hoop. She had 19, but Stanford rolled 74-44. The Cardinal finished with 21 assists on 26 field goals and shot 46%.
That 30-point loss, the largest margin of defeat for the Beavers this year, although Oregon State, the second team to hold the Cardinal to under 75 points.
Stanford, and so like I said the other day, any success you have against them, you should feel good about. I mean, this isn't maybe the best team in the country. I mean, my gosh, they look like the Olympic team.
If we shut down the inside, they had the outside game. If we tried to shut down the outside, then they got the inside game. And so that made it really difficult for us, being a smaller team, having to be excellent at every single spot when you're playing against them, and not having any errors makes it really hard.
Prince. Even though they have only played 2 games there, the Ducks are most certainly welcoming the idea of playing 5 of the next 7 games at their new home. Now rolling into the second half of league play, the Ducks feel like they closed the month of January on a bit of an upward swing.
We're trying to compete a little bit, I thought January's been a better month for us in that regard. We just got to play better. We got to make more plays, make more shots.
I would say we made a lot of progress. Because we was knocking shots, actually playing together. Well, we've been playing together as a team, but it was more so chemistry clicking and players doing things that we've been needing players to start doing.
I think we were just rushing a couple of shots, but we just got to feed off of this and move on now. It's over.
Moving on, I think you get 5 of the next 7 at home. What's that like for you?
That's going to be a big home court advantage. Is nothing better than that. So.
Now Saturday at Haas Pavilion, the Ducks were visited by one of the young men they'll be counting on beginning next fall. Oakland senior Jabari Brown, one of Dana Altman's first high-profile recruits, and figures to provide Oregon some help next year in the backcourt. The 6'3" guard signed with Oregon last October and can't wait to finish his senior year at Oakland.
Just because I believe in what Coach Altman sold to me, and I like the atmosphere up there I got, and I just felt like it would be a good place for me. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but I'm also looking forward to next year, coming in and helping the team win.
Brown will head up Altman's first recruiting class along with Westview High's 6'9" Austin Kemper. So the Beavers make the turn at the midway point of the conference schedule, far behind where Craig Robinson surely had envisioned them. Still to come on Inside the Pac, back to Maples where the Beavers had more than their share of chances to take control of their game against the Cardinal.
We blew this game. We lost this game. Not to take anything away from them. They played well and they took advantage of the mistakes we made. But it felt like this was a game we could have won.
Still trying to rediscover the way they played on the Pac-10's opening weekend. The Beaver men closed the first half of league play by dropping 6 of their last 7 games. But there isn't much a coach can do when his guys miss those must-have shots right underneath the hoop.
The frustration level is high when you miss the point-blank stuff. When you miss easy baskets and you have all these opportunities to go away, it just sort of like a kick in the stomach.
We're still learning that lesson. We got to play 40 minutes. And you know, Cal came out and gave him a 10-point lead, and then tried to battle the rest of the game. We did the same thing tonight. We came out, we gave him a little bit of lead, and we battled. We got the lead back, but we're still trying to learn that lesson of playing 40 minutes.
I always keep a good morale. I mean, the seniors been through a losing season where we haven't won a game, so we know how to keep positive. But it's frustrating not being able to come out with these wins.
All right, well, it starts Thursday with the Huskies coming to Gill. Beavs haven't matched up very well against them in recent
No, they
years.
haven't. I mean, they lost by 29 before, but Maury talked about it. The seniors got to lead these young guys out of this rut right now.
All right, second half of the conference season begins as the Ducks and Beavers host the Washington Schools. For Nick, I'm Tom. We'll see you next week.